For an awesome experience that's also awesome for the environment.
Alright. Moving picture company was started all the way back in 1912 in Chicago by this gentleman on your screens in the bow tie, Mr. Carl Laemmle. And Mr. Laemmle originally opened a nickel and dime store, but he saw there was another business across the street doing way better, an early Nickelodeon movie theater. So he created his own, started to produce his own films in New York, New Jersey, Chicago, but they were having to film on the rooftops of buildings. There just wasn't enough natural sunlight on the streets for those early silent films. Eventually, though, production companies caught wind that, hey, California is bright and sunny almost 365 days a year. And he purchased this property in 1914. And you are in Universal City. We have a zip code. Occasionally an honorary mayor, dry cleaner, shoe shine place, copy center, hair salon, nail salon, a DMV at one point, gas station, and even a fire
and they
station.
have dinosaur with Caillou.
But as we approach our front lot of the studio, please pardon our stardust. Our universe is always expanding. We are currently working on building new administrative offices, sound and editing facilities, and the front lot holds the majority of our 28 sound stages, including the first one you'll see on the left, Stage 12. That was built in the 1920s for the musical Broadway, and it's been the home to Universal sets.
Love you, Mommy. Almost done.
All of those were filmed inside of the same soundstage. But it is not just our studio that is expanding. The theme park is as Universal Studios Hollywood in 2023. Actually, early 2023. I've been okayed to say that extra word now. But since we are on the studio side of the videos like they did with Jurassic World Dominion, but they were also used by Bel Air. Bel Air is coming back. They're actually going to be putting their sets inside of stages 16 and 17 just next door this time. Those have also been used by Superstore, starring America Ferrera and Ben Feldman.
Stage 17.
The Jurassic World Dominion preview I mentioned was filmed in here. You can see the sets that are being brought in right now. The Desperate Housewives, a few of the ladies filmed their interiors there. And also HBO's series Hacks with Emmy winner Jean Smart. They use stages 16, 17, and 21. Now 21 is another one of our older Munsters and Who's the Boss. Those are my favorites. But currently stages 41 through 40 because they're filming, but it also works for us, the tour guides on the trams. We do have the base camp set up for Never Have I Ever to your left-hand side, where we have the hair and makeup to soundstage, but it also needs to be packed up in case they're moving somewhere on location. Well, hi, Ted. Ted's getting a TV show, by the way. But behind Ted are the bungalows, which used to be dressing rooms for Hollywood's biggest stars like Rock Hudson, Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, and even Lucille Ball, while she filmed the Lucy show here. But now we have newer writers, producers, and directors in these bungalows. Some of them are still actors, though, like Dwayne Johnson, $7 Productions on the corner. He, of course, works with us on Fast and Furious, and at least once a season. But we're gonna leave that concrete jungle for now.
About 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. Action! I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in the future. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times.
Yes, intrepid explorers, adventure awaits us, so please remain seated at all times. Hold on to your personal belongings and your favorite child. We're in for a bumpy ride.
So true.
Right now, in the time.
Bumpy ride. Naka-3D siya.
You just survived King Back to the Future cars would have been used over in our Metropolitan sets.
There's a floor.
Flintstones vehicles. These are modified golf carts with fiberglass shells on top.
There you go.
At the beginning of the year, we got a Harry Potter Ford Anglia, but our newest addition is Angeline Chevy Corvettes. You can stream that series on Peacock. It stars Emmy Rossum. A couple of Jurassic vehicles. I'm going to come back to those though, because the Crawdaddy boat from Jordan Peele's Us is also a new addition. And then we have some Transformers vehicles, which would have been used over on New York streets. They filmed the finale shot with Shia LaBeouf running down the street with the Allspark over there. But we did see those Jurassic vehicles, so let's go to the islands. Lost World Jurassic Park coming out on your left. I'm going to use this one to show you how anywhere in our studio can become a movie set. Take a look at your screens. Alright, so this was the second movie in the first trilogy. Again, starring Jeff Goldblum as Dr. Ian Malcolm, Vince Vaughn, and Julianne
Malay na ako eh.
Make sure you're looking up at your screens. No need to look left and right. Third or fourth car. Dino DNA.
Aray ko.
The cost right here on the screens because the mobile lab has been pushed off a cliff in Costa Rica by a T-Rex. Julianne Moore is dangling by the seatbelt straps. It's so terrifying looking. Until I let you know that this cliffside is actually a parking garage next to stage 21. And I was playing you the clip of Ron Howard talking about Apollo 13. You were right next to it. The art department and scenic design teams for The Lost World dressed it to look like a cliff on the side. This is a special piece of the mobile lab created to be hung off the structure. The one we passed was used in the driving scenes. And that is Julianne Moore stepped up safely in the harness. The one final thing in this shot that sells it to you, the audience, and makes it believable is the weather, right? Dark, stormy night. You can't see the T-Rex. You just hear her roar and feel the vibration as she gets closer. That meant the production had to create special weather effects over by stage 21. Here in Old Mexico, we are going to give you a demonstration.
Ay, sorry.
So we got some thunder,
Ito yung minanabas
some lightning flashes. Oh, rain!
Ray.
To create rainy sprinkles because water does not get much better.
Ay, kapa. Ay, sorry naman.
Lightning flashes are created by the lighting team. However, the sound department does not create or record the thunder sound during filming. Only about 10% of what you hear in the production is recorded on set. That's the actor's dialogue. Everything else is added in post-production. Footsteps, door
Water
slamming,
kami
the sound of
ngayon.
rushing water from a flash flood. I'm reminding you of that.
Yeah.
We got some hazard, some wind hazard going on in the first. And also we got our full
Gusto
GFO.
ko, bibili ka ng ano, yung stick sa ano.
Old Mexico serves as Peru in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It's also been Three Amigos, the opening black and white silent film that shows the gentleman's history. And Janet Jackson filmed her Escapade music video there. But just next to Old Mexico, we got the Old West. Welcome to Six Ponds, Texas, y'all. This is where some of the biggest cowboys have dusted up their boots. People like Jimmy Stewart, Audie Murphy, the Duke, John Wayne, even legendary damsel Mae West and My Little Chickadee. And newer stars like the Mae West-esque LA Billboard queen Angeline. They filmed a scene here with one of our old studio tour trams. And newer cowboys like Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, directed by Quentin Tarantino. These were the 1960s Western sets that Leo's character was filming on. Now this area was named Six Points because when we first started filming here, we had 6 different streets, each with its own hotel. On opening day, that was to look at this area of Six Points, Texas. And because they were silent Westerns, we could film 6 each day. We made almost 300 of them the very first year of filmmaking. That was big business for Universal. Also, we have the little camera tricks. If you notice the doorways, some of them are bigger, smaller, wider, fatter, taller. If we had a small cowboy, but we needed him to appear big and brawny on screen, we put him in front of a small door. We had a damsel in distress and we needed her to appear smaller and more vulnerable on screen. She went in front of a large door. But we don't do that to ladies anymore today. We put them in front of small doors so they look big too. Okay. Now across the way, stages 24 and 25 are being used by The Voice. We're getting ready for a new season over there. 26 and 27 were used by Jordan Peele for his horror thriller Us. The scenes in the school basement filmed there. But the body of water next to the stages is actually more terrifying. It's the lagoon, a creature from the Black Lagoon. So let's talk Universal monsters. We're gonna head to Little Europe now, where we filmed many of our great monster movies. And this time period is so important to us because in the 30s we started to go bankrupt. With the Great Depression, the movie Showboat cost us too much money. But by recycling the sets, props, costumes, actors, it saved the studio, and even today it can be someplace absolutely terrifying. Welcome to the good place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
This has also been Tortuga and Port Royal of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. The fictional land of Genovia and Princess Diaries 2, a royal engagement with Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews. It's in Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston, Paris in the Muppets movie with Jason Segel, and India on an episode of Heroes. For my Good Place fans, the train station is on the left. It has big plot points. But for my horror fans, on the right is the Court of Miracles, and it's named that because it's where Quasimodo got tied down in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's where all the angry villagers gather to chase after Dracula. And through that left archway, we had the wooden door where we captured the very first celluloid image of Frankenstein's monster bursting through the doorway and onto cinematic history. We owe so much to our monsters.
I think you sort of think of monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein,
The Mummy, The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
The Invisible Man,
Phantom of the Opera, classic film.
It's just brilliantly made.
That Frankenstein image,
Flathead and bolts.
it's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror film. And I was just mesmerized by it. Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still ring in our memories now, and we love them.
All right, so you've seen a lot of exterior sets now, but I want to head inside of a soundstage so you can see an interior one. Just make sure to stay seated for me. We're only going to be in here for a few moments. Soundstage 50 is our only permanent set inside of a soundstage because a subway is just so universal. We can make it anywhere by changing the signage mostly. It says Embarcadero Plaza right now, so we're in San Francisco, but if you put Union Square right there, you wouldn't know the difference. Times Square, Tokyo, Beijing, change the language on the signage. The audience only sees this so they don't.
Senorita. Magkano kita? Oh no! Kasama din! Oh no!
Like Earthquake, Charlton Heston, or the Towering Inferno, or the Poseidon Adventure with Fortnite. Add a little bit of CGI to it though. Here it is on an episode of Bones with David Boreanaz and Emily Deschanel.
21.
What's going on?
Oh, you guys, today was so beautiful. We should have gone to the beach. Amity Islands. Ignore the sign though. Don't worry about that sign. It is not closed, all right? Because we caught the shark. Check it. He's just hanging out, flossing like the kids do. You kids love flossing, right? Dental hygiene is very important. Brush your baby's teeth. Yeah, toss it in. Sorry, I watched KTM a lot. Oh, that's a much larger shark in the water. Repeat, much larger shark in the water. We'll dive a dance in the water. Look at the shark to dive a dance.
Yeah.
None of you.
Against the light tayo.
None of you yelled shark. Oh, that's He was a really good chunk. You all would have liked that guy. Okay, we're being told by security to clear the area, so again, please remain seated. This is our safe refuge location behind the pier with all the barrels of gasoline.
Oh, so hot.
Alright, give a round of applause to Bruce the Mechanical Shark. Good job, Brucey. And yes, the shark from Jaws is named Bruce because Steven Spielberg named him after his attorney, Bruce Raymer. He's a real shark lawyer. Still his attorney to this day, too. And you might also recognize that name for a great white shark from Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food is a tribute to Jaws. But a big difference between our shark and the one they used for the filming is that ours works.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrated. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio beeps. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited.
The shark worked well enough for a while there and the so I really owe the shark.
Built for Dolly Parton movie has also been the House of 1,000 Corpses. And it's an LMFAO's music video, Party Rockin'. That is a practical set, meaning we can film inside and outside of the location. Just kind of looks like a house that hasn't been moved into yet. We have some more facades though across the way over on Colonial Street. I believe they're going to be working on a press junket for Nope over here because they got some wacky waving arm, you know what I'm talking about, those guys set up outside there. But Colonial Street's been around for decades. Here it is in The Burbs with Tom Hanks, Bruce Dern, and Carrie Fisher. Casper with Christina Ricci. Dilemma music video with Nelly and Kelly Rowland. It's also Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. Never Have I Ever, Bel Air, and Keenan have all filmed there in the last year as well. Freeze. Gemma, the bicycle's a paid background actor. And finally, the street comes off the screen, so you imagine a neighborhood. Actually, we got a pretty busy neighborhood over here, you guys. Okay. So I do recognize some cars. The yellow hot rods from American Graffiti. Of course, Dominic Toretto's Charger is front and center. The police cars from Public Enemies with Johnny Depp. Mystery Machine is from when the Scooby and the gang go into the theme park.
Yeah.
And then you got a whole bunch more of those Fast and Furious vehicles around the back and the left-hand side. So yeah, this is good. Lots of people were staying over here for spring break. Got very sold out. So I'm guessing that they're doing pretty good too for summertime. Welcome to the Bates Motel and Psycho House from Alfred Hitchcock's classic. Actually, we're getting it ready for Halloween Horror Nights. This is our Terror Tram maze. I haven't heard anything about themes yet for our Terror Tram, but we will drop you off back by the picture cars, and then you walk up past the motel, up the hill, and towards the Psycho House. Now, the house is original to the first movie, but in the first movie, it is just a facade. Paramount stopped giving Hitchcock money to finish it, so they had to rip the front of a house off on Colonial Street and use that as the Psycho House. The rest of it wasn't built until the sequels, also starring Anthony Perkins as Norman. Oh, look at that guy. Hey, Norman, how's it going? I know it's a Monday. It's been a hard day. What you been doing? Anything special going on tonight? No, just really relaxing. Oh, okay, he's gonna do some cooking. Cooking's relaxing sometimes. I mean, not for me, but for other. Just beyond the Psycho House is one of the most impressive sets ever created. We are now at the crash site scenes of Steven Spielberg's film War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. Yes, this is a real 747, purchased and destroyed for the production. Yes, it is seen on screen for only 4.5 minutes.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision, Steve.
You forget to sit down and talk about War of the Worlds. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Alright, now that used to be our biggest and best set out here on the back lot. But as I told you, we got something special coming up direct from the set. Opening July 22nd on your right-hand side is Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's newest movie, Nope. But yep, we got it. We got it right here, you guys. The studio tour tram is going to be driving through that area. You can see we've already had some of our executives and everything that are coming in, and we'll be able to experience that in just a couple of weeks. The whole premise of the movie is that Oscar winner Daniel Kaluuya is a former child actor, and he runs a amusement park kind of up in the Santa Clarita area. So they're actually filming not too far away from here. And this is the little thing, and we'll be able to experience some things that might tell us or might make us say nope, nope. But you have to say yep because you're on the studio tour tram. You cannot exit it. But yes, lots of set decoration is going into this. They're really bringing a lot of stuff from the actual set and putting that into our attraction. Not just the buildings themselves, but little props and all that stuff. But we also have something that's used for some of our larger things. That big blue screen and large empty space is Falls Lake, the world's largest freestanding backdrop. Clint Eastwood used it in Sully with Tom Hanks. Take a look at your screens and I'll break down how we can do that.
Evacuate.
Alright, so this production built an airplane in the basin. It was cheaper than getting one here. Then they filled it up with water, had the actors out on the wings, and boom, used the blue screen as the New York City skyline. So everything that you see on screen right now is real. The plane, the people, the water, but the buildings and the sky, those are the blue screen. And then they also cheated just a little bit right here, and they brought in one Port Authority boat, filmed it in multiple locations, and then put it together in post-production. So yeah, we can use that for a lot of different things. My favorite thing to film there was TLC's waterfall.
This is a secure line.
No, you're on the studio tour line. Hello.
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are?
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program. And two, international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is working in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, Stink Pickle.
I'm so tired of you stink guys stepping in. Just whatever you feel like.
Mute him.
Don't you?
That's better. We're moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
All right, everyone, we have a witness on our tram that we need to protect, so please make sure to stay seated. So just try to blend in with the crowd.
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss. Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Drive and move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Street racing, so let's put on the 3D glasses now. And hopefully they'll double as protective eyewear, you know? So you have 3D glasses on, cameras and cell phones off. You don't want Shaw to be using the camera.
of you is the witness. Speak now or you all get fried.
This is our turn. Move!
After them.
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Lenny, hook him up. Hit it! Now we're moving.
You give me the witness to murder and we call it a day. The witness is mine, Lenny.
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away. Got in there.
Way to go, Lenny. Don't fly out of the missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Roman, don't shoot. Head with the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold on. Hit the matrix.
We're not gonna make it!
Run or die.
Circulate.
Go anak. Go up picture natin. Dito tayo, oh, daddy.
Ganun mo lang, oh. Here.
Sound speed?
Here we go.
the movie Don Vaughn and Clifford the Big Red Dog. I started my career in this industry with a degree in marine science and veterinary technology. My favorite memory is working in New York City when the police were called regarding a bunch of chickens that were on the loose, when we were actually making Hollywood movie magic. Now, I get to work with the rest of the show and make...
Okay, let's get this show started with a little friend of mine from Ace Ventura Pet Detective. This is Flappy. Hey there, Flappy. Now, Flappy's my Dave Conner, and we've trained...
Roll sound.
Sound speed?
Here we go. Roll camera.
Reminders, please. Universal Animal Actors opening. Take one. Lights.
Live from Universal Studios Hollywood, welcome to Universal's Animal Actors.
Hi, I'm Amanda Hernandez, and I'm a trainer here at Universal Studios Hollywood. This is my friend Baxter. He's in the movie Don Vaughn and Clifford the Big Red Dog. I started my career in this industry with a degree in marine science and veterinary technology. My favorite memory is working in New York City when the police were called regarding a bunch of chickens that were on the loose, when we were actually making Hollywood movie magic. Now, I get to work with rescue animals here at the show and make movie magic every day. I'm lucky to work with a great team of trainers and staff here at the show who truly care for, love, and respect all of our animal stars. On behalf of everyone here at Universal Animal Actors, we hope you have a great time and enjoy the show.
And now, please welcome one of Hollywood's top animal trainers, Miss Amanda Hernandez.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Universal's Animal Actors. My name's Amanda, and this is my friend Cooper. We both work for a company that's been training animals for movies and television for over 50 years. Now, most people don't know is that many of their favorite animal stars come from rescues and shelters. And just like Cooper, they got their training right here on this stage in front of a live audience. In a little while, we're going to reveal what it took for our animal stars to make it on the big screen. Meantime, sweetie, you're all set. Off you go. Okay, let's get this show started with a little friend of mine from Ace Ventura Pet Detective. This is Flappy. Hey there, Flappy. Now, Flappy's a man named Conner, and we've trained him to fly from person to person. To help demonstrate this, I'm going to need some help. I need help from an adult volunteer somewhere halfway up in this midsection, and it does need to be an adult. Ma'am, in that purple shirt, you're perfect. Go ahead and stand up for me. Please stay there and take out a $1 bill. Now, the reason why I asked her to take out $1 is that Flappy might feel uncomfortable flying with somebody he doesn't recognize. So, as seen in Universal's Evan Almighty, we've trained our birds to fly a common object, and in this case, it happens to be $1. Great, fold it in half. Fold it in half one more time. Place it in between two fingers, extend your arm out straight to your side. Tip the $1 up just a little bit more in between your fingers. Yep, perfect. Stay very still. Flappy's going to see that and know exactly where our actress is located. Let go. Wonderful! Look at that! Perfect! Thanks, enjoy the show. Who over here is a $20 bill? Just kidding. Okay, Flappy, she's being a good sport. Let's get the $1 back to her. Go ahead and stand up for me again. We're going to make it easier on the bird though this time. Extend both arms out. Now you flap really hard and fly on down here together. One arm out. Palm facing up like a little landing pad. She's been a good sport. Go ahead and take it right back where you found it. Excellent job from Flappy! A little extra snack for you. Thanks for volunteering. You're all set. Off you go. Check it out. That's our stagehand. Not only do we get to work with cute, adorable birds like Flappy, sometimes we get to challenge ourselves with something larger, like a bird of prey. As seen in Universal's Lady Hawk, Matthew Broderick catches this hawk with both precision and grace in a spectacular feat of flight. Let's take a look. Excellent catch, Matthew Broderick. I'm taught it myself. We'd like to introduce you to a cousin of Arrow's in a rare close-up appearance.
Reveal?
Please say hello to Olympus and Iris.
Yeah.
Ow!
Big owl.
Iris and Olympus are Eurasian eagle owls. You might recognize them from the Harry Potter movies. You might also recognize them from the TV series Bones and
They're so big.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geico commercial. Now these birds are not in danger, but many native birds are. We here at Universal ask that everyone please do their part in keeping all animals, so majestic creatures, just like these, never become endangered. How about a round of applause for Iris and Olympus?
Iris and Olympus. The name of the bird, baby. Iris and Olympus.
I'd like to introduce you to a friend here at Universal. This is Sweet Pea. Giant fan, a green screen, and a little bit of movie magic, we can transport our animals anywhere we want. First step, we need an animal star. Please welcome out our stunt bird Shredder, a Greenwing macaw. Shredder's trainer is going to place him in front of a strong current of wind, and we're going to film it. Perfect flight! Step 2, add a little bit of movie magic. Take a look. Fantastic job, well done, Shredder!
Yeah.
One of the most common questions we're asked here is how to get your dogs and movies on television. It all starts out with some basic training. And to help demonstrate this, please welcome our star from the upcoming film, Doggone, this is Baxter. Hi there, big boy.
Baxter.
Before our dogs can go into a movie set, they need to know basic hand and verbal commands. And one of the most important tools we use is something called a mark. It's usually a simple black circle like this. And we know that Baxter needs to go anywhere where I've set it on a set, so I'm going to place it right there. Get on your mark. Perfect. We're going to go over some of his basic behaviors. Get your chin. Get your chin. Stay. Sit. Stay. Lie down. Stay. Crawl. Crawl. On your feet. On your mark. Stay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Now, all right is our release command to let our dogs know they can get up from wherever they are. Next, we're demonstrating something called a go with. And that simply means I need Baxter to walk alongside me in any direction at any pace. Of course, we can't be seen with them on set, so they need to walk alongside an actor and actress. Good, stay. Excellent job, Baxter. Well done. Thank you. One more use of the mark is we have to be able to send our dogs into the scene and then work them at any angle. So we're going to get them on your mark. On your mark. Good boy. Get around. Stay. I'm going to take some of his favorite doggy treats. I'm going to place them in front of him because this is the general direction that I want him to look in. Good. Get around. Stay. Back. Back. Good, stay. Watch. And he's going to respond to only my verbal commands. Watch. Stay. Back up. On your mark. Get around. Stay.
Oh my God.
Stay, watch. Sit, stay. Lie down. Sit, These are his favorite treats. On your mark. On your mark. Get back on your mark. Stay, watch, stay. Sit, stay. Lie down, stay. Okay. Straighten up on your feet. Back on your mark. Mark. Take it off tomorrow. Mark. Baxter. Baxter. On your mark. Good. Okay. Sit. Watch. Watch. All Thank you. Now, not only do our dogs have to listen to us trainers, but sometimes they have to listen to an actor. So let's get somebody up here. I need a volunteer who wants to help me out here on stage. Wow, look at all these hits. I'm going to go over here to this side. Wow, okay. Over there in the yellow tank top, do you want to help me out? Yeah. Yellow tank top. Yeah, yellow tank top, right? Hi! Come on up these stairs. Hi, what's your name? Melva. Hi, Melva. Where are you from? Ireland. Ireland! Welcome to Hollywood! Wow. Come on over here, have a seat in this chair for me. Ireland. You're going to play our actress. Let's meet your animal co-star. He's one of our brand new animal stars. This is Petey. Okay, Melva, now this is pretty simple. He's going to say it. Come on up here. This is pretty simple. In the back, we have a huge pile of clothing. In this pile is anything you can think of, such as a hat, t-shirt, pants, shoes, short socks, anything. What I need you to do is just stay in your seat, lean over and whisper to Petey 2 items of clothing. He's going to race backstage and bring them back out for us one at a time. Okay? So whisper now. Just stay there. Race on back there. Going back there. Folks, this is not a trick. Petey's taking his direction from our fine young actress. He's rummaging through this huge pile. He brought out a hat. Did you ask for a hat? Yes or no? I did. Folks, we got the first one right. Great job, you two. Here's a little Scooby snack going back there again. So this should be a 100% show. I'm not too sure what you asked for, but don't worry. Thank you very much. Whoa, wait a minute. Where did you get this?
That's so cute, yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. That was Petey's girlfriend. You did an excellent job, though. Go ahead and stand up for me. Give a big wave to your Hollywood fans out there. A big wave. Hold on a second. Go back. You're going to try something. Stay right there. Go ahead and take a bow. Very nice. One more thing. Watch this. Sit. How about a round of applause for our actress? Come on over here with me. You're officially a trainer for the day. Go ahead and wear this proudly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's get somebody else up here. I need another volunteer. Who wants to help me out? Let's go on this side. Okay, the one in the jean jacket. You want to help me out? Yeah. All right. Okay, carefully make your way down. A little bit of space.
Next time we will buy GoPro.
Stairs for me.
For me.
Yeah.
Some
Hi.
bad
Welcome. What's your name?
Casey,
Hi, Casey. Casey, where are you from?
Arizona.
Arizona. Welcome to Hollywood. Take a walk with me. When our dogs go on a movie set, they have to audition just like actors. The director might ask for a variety of behaviors, such as going around, under, over, through things. It's our job as their trainers to show them how to do this. So we're going to demonstrate this with our own audition right here. Put your hands together. Make some noise for animal stars. We got Leo and Riley. Now we're going to split the audience into cheering sections. This side of the audience, folks, you're cheering on Leo. Leo plays the role of Max here at Universal's Grinchmas. After I see action, I want this side to put your hands together and make as much noise as possible. Let's give it a shot. Lights, camera, action! Okay, this side of the audience, folks, are going to be cheering on Riley. Riley was in a Blue Buffalo commercial. You know what to do. Lights, camera, action! for Casey and finish off by ringing the bell. We can only audition one dog at a time. It looks like Leo is up first. Here we go. Lights, camera, action! Trailer. Nice audition though for Leo. Okay, Riley's up next, folks. Here we go. Lights, camera, action. Sorry about that. Go ahead and stand up for me. Welcome to Hollywood! You're officially a trainer for the day as well. Here. Go ahead and wear that. I'm sorry. My name is Michelle. Let's just run a CAT scan. Yes, a CAT scan. That's going to tell us.
Just a cat baby.
Hold on a second. We'll be right It's a burrito with legs.
A burrito with legs.
with Universal's Animal